Hello everyone. We are Kitai Hazure and welcome to our solution. Our solution is basically Splitwise, the payment splitting application on the blockchain on the EVM networks, right? So the idea behind EVM is to initiate transactions so that multiple people can pay to a single place, and from that place we pay to the vendor slash merchant or any other party that accepts payment in crypto. Right now, we've built a basic prototype of the application to show you a basic POC. The application's built on React Native. It's a very basic flow wherein the user enters, he adds in the wallet addresses and the tokens that he wants the payments to be made in. And once the payments are done, we complete the transaction and the money goes to the required person.
So in this application, what is unique and what is the best feature is that we are kind of providing a whole ecosystem for Web3 payments solution. So basically, like in GPay application or any other Web2 payment applications, we obviously see that there's a QR code in a profile page where a person scans, or there is a QR code at any shop or any business place where a person scans and he can pay. So now what our application will provide is that suppose there is a business and he wants to set up a QR code. So they can set up a QR code saying that I want this much amount of the total money in Matic and this much amount in say Wrapped Matic and different tokens. And what our application will do is as soon as a person scans and if he is eligible to pay that particular amount, then he can obviously pay that amount in split solutions. Like I can pay from myself to 10 different receivers also through this application. And so it's like a many to many connection between senders and receivers. So like there are 10 senders, there are 10 receivers, and each of them are supposed to pay each of them. So like, you can create multiple PNCs and you can pay all of them. And multi-chain token, everything is supported in this application. And we have used the Universe API, as Akhilesh told. And yeah, so this was basically the whole ecosystem that we are providing, wherein there's QR code scanning payments, and then there is business solutions like for Web3, and then many to many, one to many, many to one payment solution, and so on. So like, yeah, so now we'll start displaying the demo of our application. Thank you.
Luniverse dashboard. So we have used Luniverse for three things. We have used their APIs, multi-chain APIs, to get all the data in our application regarding what all the assets user has currently owned, what are the gas details of the chain that he's running on, what are the tokens that he has, and other similar things, and whatever his transaction history is that. So, and we have used their RPCs so that we can get all the data, and we have also used it to deploy our contracts. And the third thing that is the best thing in my opinion is using their webhooks. So this is the webhook that we have applied. So it calls our backend, and our backend is listening to the webhook calls. So the webhook basically listens to our address, this contract address, and listens to whatever the events are occurring there, and it just informs us. So we use that to inform our users using push notifications from Firebase and regarding whatever event takes place regarding their payments. So it helps improve the user experience by ways. Thank you. Yeah, so let's start with a basic walkthrough of the application. We've logged in through biometrics. Let's have a look at the payment history. So this is the payments that I have done. So I can also see the assets that I currently own in my account. I can go ahead and scan a QR code so that someone else can create a payment for me, and I can then scan that and make the required changes and send the money to them. So let's create a new payment. Actually, we can add a payment description. So let's add a temporary description for now. And here we can have multiple senders and multiple receivers. So this acts like a many to many payment, where you can have unlimited number of ways that you can experiment through it. You can try sending money to yourself or to another accounts, or two people can send money to each other at once. So it's basically like a swap. So yeah, there are many ways, many possibilities that you can explore through this. So like, and each guy can add multiple tokens, and you can add multiple receivers or senders. So each sender or receiver can have multiple tokens that they are receiving as well. So that is another one feature. So you can send all of this in one single transaction. So as soon as you see I got a notification, and all the other users involved will also get a notification. So here, payment created successfully.